This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and thank you for popping in. This is your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 14th through the 20th. This is a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. If you're also if you're solicited for a reading or a payment for a reading from me, ignore it. It is not me. There's scammers out there. I do not solicit anybody. Usually people solicit me. So if you want a reading, you'll reach out to me. If you receive something from me saying, do you want a reading and give a payment, do not respond to it. It is not me. There's scammers out there. With that said, let's get to it. And additionally, let me give a big shout out to my Sonoran Mystic Tarot Soul Tribe Warriors. You guys are amazing. On Wednesday evenings and Thursday mornings, you pop in on those lives and it's wonderful. And I love the fact that you support us. So with that said, let's go. Aries, what is in the cards for you? First and foremost is that conflict card. When you see the Five of Wands, that's telling you there is conflict in and around you. This is probably and most likely in the employment situation. So there's probably conflict happening at work. Now the question is, are you part of the conflict? Or are you going to be part of are you going to be drawn into it? That's what we need to be aware of as well. So when you see this card, you have to wonder again, am I part of the conflict? Is the conflict coming on me? Do I create the conflict? Or am I drawn into it? The next card, hopefully we give some indication. Yes, the next card tells us that you are trying to be the balancing act between the two parties of conflict, between the two sides. And so in this situation, you want to kind of stay clear. You want to make sure that you do not get drawn in. This is that balancing card. Again, you're balancing the situation, balancing two sides. You may even agree with both sides. You may agree with both sides' positions, or a little bit from this one, a little bit from that one. But the one thing that this card tells us is stay in the middle, stay out, not in the middle, stay out of it. Do not be drawn into it. Again, you need to be the neutral party. Be Switzerland. Be neutral. Again, because this conflict could grow ugly. It could get really problematic, and you don't want to be there. This is not the conflict for you. You didn't buy it. You don't need to rent it. Okay, if you know what I'm saying. I love this card. This card is this is you. Again, focus on what you are doing. Focus on what is going on in your world. Focus on what you want to do. Again, do the inventory for yourself. Don't be drawn into everybody else's drama. Aries, the next card is, again, rising above. Again, you're going to rise above this. Don't buy into it. It's not yours, not your conflict. You don't want to own it. The funny part is with this one, this is one of those situations where this card is a warning card, because it's saying that there are going to be clever parties who are involved in the conflict who are going to try to find a way to hit you emotionally and pull on your heartstrings and pull you in. But this card's saying, no, you're going to rise above it. So again, focus on rising above. Focus on not being involved in this conflict. No attitude, no little words, not even a comment. It's like, you know what, this is not my fight. This is not my fight. Now, I'm not saying you always want to stand on the sidelines, but I'm telling you about this fight, you don't want to be involved. So walk away. I love this. It's like you're going to do it. You're going to be happy by walking away or moving beyond the conflict. Again, this is that movement card. Love these cards. These are the knights. Anytime you see the knights, you're seeing movement. You're seeing direction. You're seeing moving forward. You're seeing advancement, those kind of things. And with this one, again, the way to happiness is staying away from that conflict. Don't go there. It's not for you. Love this one too. This is that Queen of Wands. There is another party out there. This is that Queen of Wands energy. She's patient. She's watching. And when I say she, I should be very careful. Again, the Queen and the King are male and female in the cards, but their energy is not male and female. This is a more patient, passive energy, an energy that kind of sits back and watches. This is an energy that it kind of lets things unfold to a degree, and then it steps in when it has to, if it has to. Again, that's that patience part. So you should know and be comfortable with knowing that somebody else is going to step in eventually. It's going to get to a point where it needs to be handled, but again, that's not your handling. Some other patient energy out there, some adult figure, some very mature figure, somebody that the people all respect. So when they finally speak up, their voice will be heard, and it'll bring this to a close. Again, so don't panic thinking if I don't do something, nobody will. Somebody will. There is that energy out there. You just need to continue being the Fool. Walk along your path. Pay attention only to what suits you and what helps you, because this is, again, not your dramatic energy, not your challenge, not your struggle. Okay, so let's move forward from that. Let's shuffle the cards a little bit more and see what else we have to see here for you, Aries, for this week. Man, that was an interesting read. It's very seldom that you get a reading that's so specific when it comes to conflicts, because often with the conflicts you're involved. But this one is very specific, and I'm loving the fact that it's telling you to kind of avoid the conflict. Because what happens is, again, if you're not careful, you engage, you're drawn in. Somebody will say something that will hit you just the right way, and then all of a sudden now you're involved. Or you'll say something totally innocent, not wanting to get involved and make it clearer. But as you say that, it's then repeated, and it's repeated with a different inflection or a different, I don't know, with a different attitude. And when it's heard from other people, they're like, oh, wait a minute, what are they doing? What are they saying? As I did, and all of a sudden you're thinking, what did I do? What did I say? So again, Aries, this is not your fight. Stay out of it. Let's see what else is up for Aries this week. Wow, let's see. Oh, Queen of Swords. Okay, this is a week for you to be, this is a week in your personal life for you to kind of take control a little bit. I don't know if you've taken the hands off the wheel, or if you have kind of been passive, or just kind of been laying back, and people kind of pushing you around, or kind of, people aren't listening. Well, it's time for you to shake things up. It's time for you to make people listen. It's time for you to get people's attention and say, you know what? I'm in the house now, and I'm ready to be heard. So again, this is not about the conflict at work, by the way. This is at home. Again, there's something going on. Yeah, you've been a little bit depressed. You've been frustrated. You've been pessimistic. And you're kind of pessimistic that it's not going to turn around. But it is. One of the energies, again, the most important energy is this, your energy, the power energy. Take control. It's time to speak up. It's time to stand up and say, let's get moving with this. I am done with this crap. Whatever it is that's not working for you, it's time to get rid of it. Send it on its way, or you move forward with whatever you need to do to change things. Again, I don't know exactly what it is yet. We'll find out. But again, that's where the energy is coming from. The energy is telling you, get moving, get started, and stop this pessimistic energy. Stop looking at what spilt milk has already spilt, and look at how much milk you have left over. And that's why that 2 of Cups is so important on the backside where the 3 are spilt. So again, you got to get moving through this. You can't let this sit any longer. You also need to make sure that you're staying in touch with your I don't know, maybe your psychic, your intuitive side, whatever you want to call it, because when you see this card, the High Priestess, she's reminding you that not everything is in plain sight, that there are some things that are kind of tucked away. And if you look here, see the veil there in the back? That veil is that between consciousness and subconsciousness. And she's reminding you, and see the Torah in her lap here, there's a Torah. That Torah is kind of hidden because you don't know all the information. Again, that's the card. That's the symbolism of the card. So again, you don't know all the information, and so you're not meant to know it yet. You're going to know it. What you need to do is moving forward to learn that information, and you're going to learn it. So again, it's time to shake things up at the house. It's time to get some serious, strong energy saying, you know what? I'm here. It's time to pay attention to me. I need a little attention, okay? So that's what I'm getting there. Yes. It's time to stop letting other people come around and cause you a mess. This is somebody else who once left your life. This is somebody who's in and out of your life. This is somebody who causes drama. They come in, they're sweet as pie, they cause drama, then they leave. And they come back again. And so this is that return energy, that repeat energy, that constantly when they come in, they cause the drama and then they roll. Again, this is part of what you got to clean house with, because this energy is not helpful to you. This is that return, and that's that energy return. It is not useful to you. And you know that. You know what I just said, because the card is telling me this. When you see the 9, she knows all that's going on. She's listening to her birdie. See the little birdie on? Let me go back here. Let me get a close-up. See that birdie on her finger there? She is listening. She is listening to, again, that conscious. Remember that conscious and subconscious we talked about here? She is listening. She's listening well. And so what that's telling you is that you are listening. You can listen. You have the voice that talks to you. You just need to listen to it a little more, and you'll know exactly what you need to do. And ultimately, you're going to make the right decision. You're going to get this. It's not a problem. You just have to be patient and keep pushing forward. And ultimately, the resolution will be taken care of. So again, this time at work, you need to not be heard, not be seen. Stay out of the drama. Also, while you're liking the video, hopefully you'll hit that like button down below. And if it's on YouTube, you will hit the follow. But most importantly, when you're at work, again, avoid the drama. Do not get drawn in. Somebody else will take care of it. Don't worry. This is not your drama. And then if you're in the home life, it's time for you to stand up and say, hey, pay attention to me because I need some attention. I'm tired of the mess. And so you need to clean up a little house there. You need to get rid of the people who keep coming back in. They bring the drama in, then they leave. And they bring the drama in, they leave. Say, you know what? I'm done with this. I can't own that anymore. That's not my thing. You need to make sure, you're in touch with your own energies. Listen to what Spirit's telling you. Spirit's trying to give you a way to find your happiness, to find that way. And you are going to find it because you're going to move forward. Again, keep the pessimism aside. Push that pessimism down. Do not buy into the pessimism. This is not your week. This is your week to be strong and say, come on, let's take it on. I'm ready. I am ready to move forward because this is a new year. This is a new year and we're just getting going. You need to start it off in a great way. So again, we started off in January in a good way. Again, we hit some little stones here, apparently, some little bumps or something along the way. And now it's time to get back to that new energy that we had in January. Aries, I hope this resonates with you. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. Give me some feedback. The email address is advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. My name is Don. And you can also find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, as well as my own webpage. All of it's under Sonoran Mystic Tarot. That's Sonoran Mystic Tarot. All right. Y'all take care. Have a great week, and you will hear from me next week with another reading. Aries, blessings your way. Love y'all. Take care. Bye.